Hi, my name is Tiago Duarte and welcome to a video tutorial here at Daily Beats. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made this beat with the samples from Daily Beats Sample Pack Volume 1. This sample pack is free, so you can download it for free, and this is how the track sounds. As you can hear, a track sounds really nice. I really enjoy it. So I'm going to break down every single element of this track and show you what I did to get there. So let's start with the drums. For the drums, I used this sample pack, which is called Sounds Good Drum Loop. And this is a sample pack from this sample pack volume 1. And this is how it sounds. Simple. But what I did was I pitched it up 405 cents, and this is the drum pattern. Because I pitched it up, it sounds different, and this is something that you can actually do in your own productions to make to reuse your drums and make them sound differently. You can just pitch them up or down and they will have a different characteristic. So next up is the Snare Fill. This is another drum loop from a different loop that I use in the same sample pack, and this is how the loop sounds. Okay, very simple, and I only used one of the notes, which is this snare fill, and this snare fill with the drums sounds something like this. I only added at the beginning or before the first snare of each bar. And next up we have the hi-hats. This again is from another drum loop, a different drum loop from the other ones. This is how the hi-hat sounds. Very simple. You can still hear that there is a little bit of extra sound there, low frequency. I already cut some of the low frequencies, but there's still some sounds there, and this is due to being a drum loop. So it's also a part of being of the vibe of the track, and this is how it sounds all together. Sounds dope. I had already a good foundation. The next step was to add a sample, and in this case I added this piano sample. So let's listen to the original sound. And what I did was I pitched it up 600 cents, and now I got a completely different sound and a different vibe. And what I did was basically this pattern here. Simple pattern, but sounds really nice. So let's hear the drums and the piano and how they sound together. At this point I had already like a good foundation for the drums and for the piano, so I said, okay, now it's time to add some bass. And because of the nature of this type of the bass of the track, which is this piano sample, I knew I wanted a simple bass, so I didn't want too much movement in the bass. I wanted more like a classic hip-hop bass. So I created this bass here with 3x oscillator, and I selected these 3 wave types, and then I set the coarse all the way down to 0 in all the 3 oscillators, and then I also applied this low pass filter here. And this was the pattern that I created. Let's listen to it solo. At the end, the bass goes to G sharp, and it follows the same, pretty much the same pattern as the piano. And this is how it sounds with the drums and the piano. The track already had some drums, some bass, and some piano. And this is the point where I start to add new instruments, but not on a sampled base. I like to have, the way I like to use sample packs is this way. So I use the drums to make some specific or custom drums, and then I use a sample to give me a base, a foundation for the beat, and then I add a bass. Usually either I create a bass or is a live bass, and then I start adding some other instruments to make the track my own, to give it a more personalized vibe, let's say. So I like to play instruments on the track whenever I can. And what I did after I had this foundation was to create some strings. And this is how the strings sound. I play these strings in my keyboard, so that's something that I'm usually doing lately, which is always try to record stuff. I don't use the mouse too much nowadays. I prefer to just record, even if the recording is really bad. I prefer to record them and then try to make them sound better with the mouse by aligning them, putting them in the correct position, or even changing some notes. But I try to play everything to put some feeling in the track. That's how I like to do it nowadays. And let's hear everything again with all the drums, bass, piano, and strings. I also added some other elements with the electric piano to add more interest to the track. So I created this pattern here of the electric piano. And this is used just as a flavor thing. It's something that I play sporadically in the track. It's not always playing. It's just to give some more variation to the track and not make the track just a constant loop. So now I have these little elements that I can play around with and give something new to the listener. And then I also added this break here. And the break is really nice because I played some different chords with the electric piano to give some variation to the track, to always make sure that the track is not boring. So we have the loop, we have the bass, which is pretty much the same, and then we have now the strings that gives a different vibe to the chorus. And now to the break, I wanted to add something different. So I just add this electric piano. And as you can hear, both the transition from the chorus to the break and from the break to the chorus sound really smooth, sound really nice, and I'm really happy with the final result. Also in the drums, I applied a low pass and a high pass just to keep something from the previous parts of the beat. Just the drums there, but I wanted to have a familiar element that could be recognized based on the rest of the track. So now let's listen to the entire track. This is just 3 minutes. I will have the chapters in the description, so if you want to fast forward to the end of the video, but if you like to listen to the track, here it is. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this track. I will have the links in the description if you want to download this track. It's a free beat, so you can download it and have fun with it. And if you want to send me your vocals, you can. I will make a video here showing how to record and how to mix and master your vocals on top of the beat if I like the vocals that you send me. If you want to download this sample pack, this is free. It's available on my website, and I will also have the links in the description. And if you are new here to this channel, subscribe and activate notifications so that you know when I upload new videos. Also consider supporting this channel by buying one of the products at dailybeats.pt or become a premium member, and you'll have access to the entire videos that I do here for the channel, and you will have access to everything that I do, my mindset, my mixing, mastering techniques, everything. So you'll be able to do professional beats really fast, and you will be able also to download sample packs and project files for free, and you will have access to the exclusive Q&A sessions where I get all of your questions and then I answer them in videos so that I can help you speed up your learning curve and become a better producer faster. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.